Tina, aka Ketocajunangel. Welcome to my channel. Today's Sunday, January 4th, and I have been sick since about the 30th of December. And today's the first day I put on some makeup. I'm going back to work tomorrow. Uh, I was on vacation, and Friday ended up having to take a day because I still couldn't talk. I had went to the doctor on the 31st, found out I did not have COVID or the flu. Yay, me. But I had something, had something that wasn't registering, and it gave me laryngitis. I ran fever off and on. I felt bad. I had a sore throat. Monday, when I woke up, we had a wind chill or whatever come in, and it was really cold. And Monday I woke up with a sore throat. And then I couldn't talk. So it was a good thing I was on vacation, but it sucked because I was on vacation and I was sick. So, but all the week before, I was in Dallas visiting my daughter. I was not sick, had no issues. We had a great Christmas. I came home Sunday and I was in a really good mood because I had taken some vacation so I could spend time with Brandon and Brandon's my son and my husband Rick. Then I got sick. So it's been a challenge, believe me. um, so a couple of things. I'm not a doctor or nurse or a health professional. I'm just someone who likes to do keto and lose weight. And during this time, I was doing keto, and then I got to Dallas and I started, oh, I'll eat this little thing here and this little thing here. So I kind of knocked myself out of ketosis, and I don't know how I did it, but I lost weight. I weighed this morning and I'm like, whoa, 202.8. I'm going to tell you about my weight, and I've got a couple of scales. My feet are ugly, so don't pay attention to them. If I can get them uploaded on here, that's the problem I'm having, is when I do videos trying to upload them, I usually go through Canva, but you have to have short videos to put in there and then put them all together. So I have InShot, and that's probably where I end up going and doing it, which I like doing through InShot. It's fun. Oh gosh, I'm like the little kid that's a squirrel, so I can tell I'm feeling better. Friday I was sick. My husband and my son, they went and got themselves a PlayStation 5. So they're really busy playing PlayStation 5 and figuring all that out. I'm not a big gamer. Occasionally I'll sit down and play, but I've been sick, so no bueno. not happening. I did not feel like, oh, let me close my little top here, showing too much cleavage. Anyway, I am restarting my keto channel back up and doing keto videos. I can't even talk. I've taken a lot of medicines, and I'm on that Mucinex and prednisone and coughing up gunk. I hope I don't have a coughing spell while I'm doing this. But let me show you what I got while I was in Dallas. Me and my daughter went to Hobby Lobby, my favorite place, and I got this planner. Every year I get a planner, and it's not really big enough. So this time I bought a big one. So I have room to write. It has month. I had some colored pens somewhere, but I don't know where they are right now. I didn't feel like looking for them because I was sick. But I write in my weight on each day. And a person that I like to follow, her name is Keto Diamond. Joni, hi Joni, if you watch. But anyway, she's writing hers in colors and differentiating, like when she goes up and when she comes down. And that's my goal, to do that. I think that is such a cool idea. Um, Plus, I do a lot of stuff where I work, and I needed a planner so I can plan on writing stuff on it. You can't read that, but it's just stupid little notes that I put on there, like, oh, I'm sick. Slept all day. Doctor's appointments. My husband, it'll help me to keep up with his doctor's appointments too, because we have to go in like every 3 months for him to do a test to make sure his cancer hasn't come back. So, oh, I'm sorry. Ugh, that's terrible. Plus, I've been drinking water, and then I've been drinking Sprite Zero and adding a little bit of cranberry drink. But I went in there to use my cranberry drink, and my son drank the rest of it. And I'm like, hello, I'm the one that's sick. I bought it for me. So tomorrow, I've got to go and pick up some more. I've been eating chicken noodle soup. That's not keto. Tomato soup's not keto. But I've only been eating like once a day because I just don't have an appetite when I'm sick. You can see my little dog laying down back here. So sweet. That's Dodie. I did, if y'all can see behind me, this is the bed. I say it's not from hell, but it was, you know what, to put together. And I was trying to do it all by myself. My husband came down here, let me get my tool, my little drill, electric drill. And I'm like, no, it says not to use that. But I said, if you listen to me and I read each direction, because some of them would say, don't go all the way through. And I know I'm rambling. And I would tell him, okay, this one, you only go halfway, because there were other parts that we had to hook. See, I'm going to reach back here and show y'all. See, this opens up. There's a little secret compartment in there, and I love that. Plus, it's padded. And then I can change the colors of the lights, which I'm not going to demo that because we're already 7 minutes into the video. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all my planner because I'm excited to be able to keep up my channel, trying to. I probably will not do a video every day. But I'll accumulate some and then put them all together and do that. That way you can see my weight loss. Another thing, my family knows. Oops, here we go again. Gina. That I love fuzzy socks. My daughter bought these for me for Christmas. They are, and I love different colors. Purple's my favorite color, but I love all the colors on the rainbow. As you can see, my top has different colors. I like to wear stuff like that. And I'll put a picture of the shirt that they bought me. And they also bought me these really cute Crocs that when they were in Costa Maya, I think that is Costa Maya. She said she saw these, and they were Crocs, and they were different colors, but they were pastel colors. Super cute. That's so me. I like tie-dye, pastel colors, all that. I mean, I just love it. To be really honest, I feel like a kid when I'm wearing these different fancy colors. And I deal with children, so children are really sweet, and they like the colors that I do. And I have a puppet. He's purple. And I just like to have fun, and pretend like I'm not as old as I am. So anyway, these are my first fuzzy socks. Then my husband bought me these gray socks, and then I have a pair on which you can't see, and they're dirty on the bottom anyway because I've been walking all through the house. And they're kind of a light gray, and then they've got some, looks like it has a snowflake on it, so a white snowflake on them, so that's really cute. And then I have another pair of these kind of socks that have Snoopy on them. I had gotten them last year, and I was cleaning out one of my drawers, and I found them. So I threw them in the wash because they kind of look like I'd worn them, and I'm like, what the heck? Do you know what? Just stick them back in the drawer. But anyway, and then I got these. Purple, my favorite color. And so today, in between little naps that I had, I got my tablet out and I couldn't pull up my Canva. It wouldn't work. And I couldn't pull up Facebook. It wouldn't work. It just kept telling me something had to close. So I had to go do on my phone, look on YouTube, and say, what the heck? What do I do when it's telling me this message? And it told me that I needed to go and clean out the cache, on each app. You have to open up the apps and then open each app and clear the cache. It's CACHE. I'm technical sometimes, a little too much, which is dangerous. But I'm not a techie person. So anyway, I went through each app and then I deleted apps that I didn't need or hadn't been using on my little tablet, because the whole purpose of this was to be able to get my videos over on here and play around on a bigger screen, on Canva or the other app that I like to use to edit the videos. But that being said, I do have a laptop, but it's a heavy one. It's an older one. I got it back in 2012. I upgraded it to, I think it has a 1 terabyte hard drive. And I've got tons of pictures and all that. And the bag with that, it is really, really super heavy. So I had to be, Gina, stop. I had to be really careful because I have been known to pull a muscle, carrying it on my shoulders. So, and then plus my backpack's really heavy. I need to go through that and clean it out. And I should have done that today, but I didn't. I checked on my husband with his little PlayStation, make sure they got everything going. So now he has something to do when he's at home and he's not doing other honeydew stuff for me. And he's bored and doesn't want to just get out, because right now we don't want to get out because there's too much. We live in Louisiana, and right now there's something going around that a lot of people are getting, including me. So Ricky and I didn't even hardly get around each other this whole time I've been sick. Today I went down there to make sure they got their PlayStation going, and they did. So I'm like, okay, bye. And I came home. I've got laundry going. I'm feeling so much better. And I've got Mucinex medicine I'm going to take tomorrow. I still feel nasally, or like I sound nasally to myself. I don't know if I sound that way to y'all. But it's all this congestion. I got my trusted Vicks Vapor Rub. I'll stick it under my nose so I can breathe tonight when I go to bed. So, let's see. What else did I want to tell y'all? Oh, goals. Oh, I didn't talk about my weight. Okay. Let's see. I wrote out a little note here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I told y'all that already. And I already told y'all that. Let me look at that. Oh, goals. Let's go over my weight real quick, and then we'll go over my goals. So, Monday the 29th, when I got home, I weighed 207.6. I did not get a picture. Tuesday the 30th, which I was sick, but I did weigh, and y'all, I weigh when I'm naked. So, I don't want no clothes putting weight on me. So, it was 206.5. Then I went to the doctor on the 31st. I couldn't believe they were open, but they were. And they said they were only open because there's so many people sick. And I weighed 205.9. And I got 2 shots. Told I didn't have COVID, didn't have the flu. But there's a virus going around, and it is hitting people like a ton of bricks. And evidently I had that. So, because it wasn't my normal. Usually, every year I get kind of a bronchitis. But this, y'all, has lasted for the whole week. Usually, I get a shot, and I'm good the next day. I've gone all the way. Today's Sunday. Today is the first day that I actually feel like not laying in the bed. I did sleep late this morning. I slept till about 9:30, 9:40. which tomorrow I had to be up early. So, where did I leave off? Oh, January 1st. I weighed 205.5. So that was a little bit of loss from the 31st. And Friday, I was still sick at home. 203.7. Super hooray. Then today, Saturday, I weighed 205.2, which that was a jump back up. And I'm like, what the heck? So I've been drinking a lot of water. Then this morning when I got up, I thought, oh, I better weigh. Oh, I hope I didn't gain anyway. I was down to 202.8. So I'm doing this little fluctuation. But y'all, several years back when I was doing keto, I got down to 202 pounds. And now I'm down to 202 pounds. 0.5, but hey, it's 202. I want to get down under 200, and I want it to keep going. I have a sister that's always been big all her life, and she is 15 years older than me, and I'm really proud of her because she's down to like 160, and she used to be up really high, and she has been on diabetic medicine and stuff like that, but they're trying to wean her off because she's gotten down almost to her goal. So, and she is, I think, a little taller than me, maybe 5'3", I'm 5'2". So my goal right now, I'm setting small goals. By February, I would like to be around 195, 199, something like that. I want to be under 200. That's my goal. So, I go back to work tomorrow, and I will, I know I've got steak in the freezer at work, so I will be doing steak bites tomorrow. Get back on my little carnivore keto. I do keto, and then some days I will eat vegetables like broccoli or Brussels sprouts or cabbage or something like that. But I'm going to get back, and I'm going to get my weight down. It's going to be good. And oh, y'all, my vibration plate, I haven't done it in the past couple of days because I've been sick. Maybe I should, because it might, oop, here we go. It might, and shake some of that mucus that I've got down in here to where I can cough it up. And I know that sounds gross, and I'm so sorry. But it needs to be done because it's not going anywhere. And I really don't want it going down in my stomach and sitting down there and making me sick, at my stomach. So, that being said, I think this concludes my little video today. I hope y'all like it. I'm sorry it's like 18 to 20 minutes long, but I love you guys. Can y'all see that? Love. Anyway, love y'all. I will see you next time in my next video, and hope my weight goes down. Bye. Now, where's my controller?